Hello, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the Sunrise Yoga Project, the truly gentle way to come into your day so that you can feel good and have a great day. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Let's get started. Find a comfortable seat on your mat. We'll begin with this nice, short, gentle meditation. You can sit on a block or a bolster or a pillow. Find cross-legged if that's comfortable for you. Start with our hands, palms down on our knees. We'll close our eyes. And we'll breathe. And as we start, let's bring our awareness to our sit muscles or our pelvic diaphragm. So just think of the lowest part of your hips, the lowest part of your pelvis. Bring your awareness there. And imagine the sensations of a straight line from this point, rising all the way up to your center line, all the way up through your heart, through your neck, through your head, making a nice, beautiful straight line. Deepen your breath, deepen your exhales, deepen your inhales. Now that we've imagined these points in our bodies, this point at the lower part of our center, and then the top of our head at the top of that straight line. Let's bring our awareness to the sensations in this place, the sensations of our midline. Let's breathe into our midline. And as we breathe and we listen, let's allow acceptance for the awareness of the sensation that we're listening to become prominent and to develop for us. Imagine the sensation of energy flowing up and down. Or simply how, with your eyes closed, you can sense your left hand and your right hand and the distance between them. Let's do that with the crown of your head and the bottom of your pelvis. Feel the difference between those spaces, and then as you breathe, bring your awareness to the space between. Body totally soft. Let's deepen our breath, deepen your inhales, deepen your exhales, taking your lungs to further extent. Now as we breathe, let's keep that sensation of the midline, and let's imagine that as we inhale, we feel that sensation of the midline lift and rise. And as we exhale, let's feel that midline sensation, midline pull down and towards our bottom. And as we inhale, it rises up to the crown of our head. Exhale, the sensation goes down. What we're doing is imagining our life force energy or our chi to be flowing within us, within the boundaries of our body and not leaking out, but we're feeling the sensation of us flowing within us through ourselves, developing a deeper awareness of self. And all we need to do is be imaginative, creative, and approach from a place of love and healing for ourselves. Deepen your inhales and your exhales a little more. As your lungs become used to this depth of breath, let's take up the slack and really deepen the inhales, deepen the exhales, utilizing our lungs to their wonderful capacities. Very nice. Place your hands down by your sides and then walk your fingertips out behind you. Lean into your hands, feel your upper body supported by your fingers on the ground. Draw your shoulder blades back, lift your head up, breathe soft. Very nice. On your inhale, walk your hands back to the sides of your body. And as you exhale, slowly walk your hands out in front of you. Then just lean forward into your hands. Relax your head. Breathe soft. Very slowly walk your hands up towards you. Sitting up nice and tall again. You'll breathe in deep, inhale. As you exhale, let's rotate to the right. Place your left hand on your right knee, twist that torso to the right. Wonderful. Inhale, twist back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Very nice. Inhale, twist back to center. Exhale and relax. Let's stretch your arms out to the sides. Lengthen through the fingertips. Bring your hands behind the line of the body. Lengthen the spine. Sit up nice and tall. Take a few breaths here. Broaden in the shoulders. Lengthen in the arms. Press down in the sit muscles. Grow tall to the crown of your head. Put a little smile on your lips and breathe here. Wonderful. Inhale. As you exhale, relax your hands down by your sides. Let's come into a tabletop. So roll forward onto your hands. Untuck your legs from behind you. Come into a tabletop. Hands firmly rooted onto the ground. Wrists underneath elbows, elbows underneath shoulders. Bring your knees underneath your hips. Tuck your toes under. Press out to your tailbone. Press out to the crown of your head. We'll take a few soft breaths here. Very nice. On our inhale, drop your belly towards the earth. Look up. Exhale, reverse this motion around your spine. Draw the top of your spine up to the ceiling and your chin to your chest. That's the exhale. Inhale as you flow back to neutral. Drop your belly, lift your chin. Exhale, reverse the motion. forward bending. Inhaling to the slight back bend. Exhale to that gentle forward bending. And come back to center. Stretch your left leg out behind you, but place your toes down on the ground. Then begin to shift your weight backwards, getting into that left hamstring. Breathe nice and soft. Inhale, come back to center. Left knee comes back to the ground. Right leg straightens out behind you, and the right toes come down to the mat. Lean back. Breathe here. Very nice. We'll do that again. So come back to center. Right knee comes to the ground. Left leg straightens out behind you. Lower the left foot to the ground, and then lean back. Imagine a straight line from your left heel to the crown of your head. Come back to center. Right leg straightens out behind you. Inhale. As you exhale, shift your weight back into that right calf. Breathe soft. Come back to center. Right knee comes to the ground. Shift your weight forward as much as you comfortably can. Look up. Breathe soft. Inhale, come back to center. Center your tabletop. Exhale, flow back as far as you comfortably can. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, flow forward as far as you comfortably can. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, back. Very nice. Come back to center. Inhale. As you exhale, straighten your left leg out behind you again, but this time we'll keep our toes up off the ground. Press out to that heel. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Staying here or taking your right hand up off the ground in front of you, stretching it out, trying to touch the front of the room. Breathing nice and soft. Wonderful. Inhale. As you exhale, lower back down to the ground, both sides. Inhale. Smile. Exhale, straighten your right leg out behind you. Press out through that heel, lengthen to the foot. Stay here or straightening your left hand out in front of you as well. Breathe soft. Inhale. Exhale, lower back down to the ground. Beautiful. Let's do that again. Inhale, straighten your left leg out behind you. Straighten your right hand out in front of you. Staying here or bending the left knee, reaching back with your right hand to grab onto your foot. Lift your right shoulder, breathe soft. Look up. Straighten your left foot behind you, straighten your right hand out in front of you. Come back to the mat. Let's do that on the other side. Inhale, feeling calm. Exhale, right leg straightens out behind you. Left hand. Bend the right knee, reach back with the left hand to grab onto the ankle. Look up, breathe soft. Very nice. Inhale. As you exhale, straighten the right leg out, straighten the left hand out, and come back to your tabletop. Wonderful. Let's come down onto our forearms. So keep your elbows out, come down onto your forearms. Bring your hands together in front of you. You can clasp your fingers if you'd like. Don't stack your pinkies, have your pinkies even. That way when you Put your hands on the ground, you're not squishing one finger. That's a good move if you're ever going up into handstand. So that's what we are right now. Our forearms are on the ground, our hands are on the ground, our knees are on the ground. And let's just begin to lower our forehead to the ground. And then feel that arch come in your lower spine and draw your hips back. Feel your shoulders lengthen. Just breathe nice and soft here. Draw the hips back a little more. Lengthen in that upper shoulder, upper back region. Just breathe nice and soft. Very nice. Let's lift up again. Inhale. Exhale. We're gonna do that again. This time when we bring our forehead to the mat, let's begin to lift our knees up off the ground. So make sure your toes are tucked under. Inhale. As you exhale, lower your head down to the ground and begin to lift your knees up off the mat, straightening your legs out behind you. Feel supported from your left and your right side. Just breathe soft. Then from here, see if you can find that lower curve in the back like we had when our knees were on the ground. So to do that, what you'll do is you'll lift your bum and draw your hips back a bit. Breathing here. Always lower your knees down whenever you're ready. Inhale. As you exhale, knees lower back down to the ground. Drop your chest towards the earth. Throw your hips back and up. Just relax here. When we're ready, we'll lift our knees up off the ground again. So inhale. As you exhale, begin to straighten your legs, lift your knees, draw back. Feel supported by the even weight of your forearms. Breathe, relax your eyes and your forehead and breathe. Inhale. And as you exhale, lower back down. Up your chest towards the earth and relax. Here, let's untuck our toes. And then just walk our arms back, sitting back on our ankles. And lifting up nice and tall in the spine. If it's hard for you to sit back on your ankles, you can find a different seated position, or you can put a block in between your feet. We'll just sit up nice and tall. Very nice. Let's counteract this with a gentle back bend. So we'll come into a high kneeling position here. Place your hands on our lower back. We'll draw our shoulder blades together. Draw your elbows together. And then begin to look up. This is baby camel. Let's take a few breaths here. Inhale. As you exhale the flow out of this, we'll lower our bum back toward their ankles and come into a neutral spine. Wonderful. Hands come to the mat in front of you. Tuck your toes under, lift your knees up off the ground and walk your feet forward into a standing forward bend. Very nice. Keep your knees bent, hands on the ground. Relax the head, then lift the bum. Inhale, rise all the way up. Arms come above your head. And exhale your hands to your heart center. Very nice. Come to the front of your mat. Inhale, take your arms out wide, raise your arms above your head. Exhale, swan dive forward, do a standing forward bend. Again, with your knees bent, fingertips come to the ground, head relaxes. And then let's straighten our legs and lift our hips. Feel your feet rooted evenly on the mat. Breathe here. Bend your knees and look forward. Inhaling. Exhale, straighten your legs, standing forward bend. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, standing forward bend. One more time, inhale, look forward. Exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale your hands to your heart center. As you inhale, bend your knees slightly. Exhale, step your left leg back as far as you comfortably can. And pivot to the left. So we take a wide-legged stance. Very nice. Arms will stretch out nice and wide. Then from here, rotate your right foot out so it's parallel with the lengthwise of your mat. Turn your back foot or your left foot in at about a 45-degree angle. Straight legs, straight back legs, straight front leg. Let's hinge our hips forward as we inhale. Then as we exhale, we'll come back to center and then even shift back a little bit. Inhale, shift forward to center and then forward as far as we can. Exhale, shift back. Inhale, shift forward. And if you can and you want, lower your front hand down to your shin or to the ground. Then lift your left hand to the sky for your warrior. Breathe nice and soft. Very nice. Inhale. As we exhale, lower your left hand down to the ground to your shin. Rotate your hips forward, lift your back heel up off the ground. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, relax your head back down. Very nice. Bend your front knee, look forward, and step your back leg forward, just standing forward bend. Very nice, everybody. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands come to your heart center. Inhale, bend your knees, step your right leg back. Lower your right heel to the ground and pivot to the right. Wonderful. Arms stretch out nice and wide. Right foot turns in at about a 45-degree angle. Left foot turns out at a 90 parallel with the mat. Inhale as you hinge forward in the hips. Exhale, come back to center. Hinge back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Staying here, coming into your triangle triakasana, but placing your left hand either down to the ground or onto your shin. Look up, take your right hand to the sky. Breathe soft. Relax the eyes and the forehead. Inhale. As you exhale, lower your right hand down to the ground. Look forward. Lift your right heel up off the ground, rotating the hips forward. And then relax the head down, draw the hips back. Breathing here. Now let's bend into our front leg, look forward, and step our back leg forward. Standing forward bend. Inhale and rise all the way up. Arms go above the head. And the hands to the heart center. Let's feel our feet rooted to the ground. We'll drop our hands down by our sides, palms facing forward. Root down to the feet length to the crown of your head. Close your eyes. Take a few soft breaths. Place your hands at your heart center. Beautiful day, everybody. Namaste. Thank you for joining me, everybody. As I just said, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful Monday. I hope provides laughter, light, beauty, smiles. And we'll see you here tomorrow, same time. And yoga every day will change your life. 25 minutes is all you need. Thanks again. Bye, everyone.